Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we are going over a pen that was provided to me through the Atlas Stationers affiliate program. So thank you to Atlas for sending me this pen. When they first announced that this was coming soon, I immediately put it on my wish list because I just knew that I wanted this because of the colorway. This is an Atlas Stationers exclusive, and it is actually a pen that I've only tried once or twice, but I've never actually bought. But as soon as I saw it in this colorway, I was like, I need to have this. So, wow, let's take a look. It has a metal cover. Holy crap. Diplomat since 1922. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Wow, it's actually prettier in person. If you haven't seen this one yet, it is their exclusive pen. They collaborated with Diplomat, and the color on the box is called Lacquer Iris with silver chrome trims, and on their website they call it periwinkle, but whatever this is, I call it lilac or lavender. It is so pretty. And then this bed, look at this nice silver little like Cinderella bed for this. It's so pretty. It feels like this faux silk, and it has their beautiful little floral print on there. Wow. Ah, I love it. It looks so good, you guys. It comes with, ooh, that's kind of cool. Normally the converter or the cartridge is just floating around in the box, but this time it looks like they create a little groove for it. It might actually be a little difficult to get out. I think there's two. Yeah, there are two of the short cartridges, probably the standard international short cartridges, and it looks like it's a blue ink. That's fun. And then here is a business card. Diplomat since 1922, links your emotions, international diplomat guarantee, and then that's our warranty card. Cool. I like it. There's not too much to the packaging, but there is definitely an elegance. I mean, this, oh, that's so cool. This is one of the most beautiful pen beds I've seen. And this metal box thing, the sleeve, is insane. What am I supposed to do with this? I feel like you should use it for something. Nobody told me that the box it comes in is metal. Wow. Alrighty, here is the pen. Oh, it's a little heavier than I'm used to, but this is the Diplomat Aero, and I never really bought one because I was afraid that it was too heavy, and I also was afraid that, actually that's pretty much it. I was afraid it was too heavy. I didn't know how it would write, but I have tried one at Pen Club and another place, and it wrote really well, and it just never came in a colorway that I fell in love with. But as soon as Atlas announced this one, it was like right up my alley. So, oh my god, look at that. On the finial, we have the Diplomat logo again, the little flower shaped thing, and their ends are quite sharp. Like, this is kind of pointy. This is very pointy. It almost looks like one of those Uniball 1P pens, like the tip, but it is solid. And then, I like this. When you stare at the clip and you go down, you actually see the brand name in all caps, Diplomat. And then on the flip side of the pen cap, we have the word Germany in lowercase. So this is a German brand. Now, they have these interesting grooves in the body of the pen. It does feel like metal with lacquer on it. I wonder if it would chip if I were to scratch it with keys. But why would we put our pen with the keys? Well, maybe because it feels like it's sturdy enough to withstand that, but I'm not going to. All right, I think it's a snap cap. It is. Whoa, shiny. Inside of this cap, oh, that's so shiny. It looks like there's a brass, something brass at the end of it. And then the internal looks like it's plastic. Cool. I thought this one was magnetic. It's a slow closure. So you get to here, and that's where you start feeling some friction, and then that extra, I feel like that's magnetic. It might not be. Well, regardless, it has a very satisfying click on the end. The nib, let's take a look. Oh, that's pretty. So it has the word Diplomat stamped on there. It says since 1922, and it's a medium. I always go for mediums because that's my preferred nib choice. So looking pretty good. There's the feed. And then I am a little worried about the grip section because it is metal and it feels a little slippery. It kind of looks like chrome, but it's like a brushed metal. Alrighty. And then there is quite that big step down between the body and the grip section. Ooh, you can hear the threads. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, that is pretty. I think this section is all metal inside. I don't know if you guys can see it. My camera doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, so wow, this is very heavy on the grip. We have our converter. It also is labeled with the Diplomat logo, made in Germany. And what is this? Oh, it's their logo. I always twist now because I never know which converters twist, but this one looks like it's just a pull, but I thought it was like an ink drop or something, but it was actually their logo. So it looks like a standard international converter, and it is a piston, so you can twist it up and down to fill your ink. And then yeah, it doesn't look bad. I swear there's some kind of magnet. Anyways, there is an O-ring right there, so that's cool. Oh god. Oh dear, don't do what I just did. Oh, I can smell the metal on metal. Does it post? It can post. I was hoping this to be magnetic somehow. It's pretty secure. Actually, this is one of those pens that's not uncomfortably long, but it is heavier. I think I would leave it unposted, and I would say it's a pretty good balance, maybe leaning towards your front. In weight, it's so pretty. Let's do a pen test. We will need to flush this out and then ink it up. This is as far as it goes, so I guess there is a gap between this grip and the body. Probably because of that O-ring. You can hear the metal grinding whenever you turn. That's so cool. So it actually is not a magnetic cap. It's just that it has so much friction, but it's not friction. It's like tension. By the time it gets to here, it slows you down, so you can't snap it quick. It slows you down, and then there's just this satisfying click when it finally connects to the body. It's kind of like that Lamy 2000, but much, much more satisfying. The Diplomat Viper is the one that has the magnetic cap. And then I also forgot to go over the clip, but it is pretty tight. Alrighty, so far it's pretty good. Let's just hope that it writes well. I wanted to show you the length in comparison to some other pens. And if you're anything like me with this gotta catch it all syndrome with these purpley periwinkle lilac pens, here you go. Here's the comparison. We have our Sailor Pro Gear Slim down here, Sailor Pro Gear, the Pilot Custom 74, the Diplomat Aero, and the Platinum 3776. Now, uncapped, this is what it's going to look like. Woi, what are you doing? Don't roll on me like that. I'm just going to line them up to give you an idea of what they would be like unposted. I will most likely be using this pen unposted. So look how pretty. It's definitely on a grade of its own. All of these other ones look quite muted, and it's not matte, you guys. It is a glossy paint. It looks really cool, doesn't it? I have a type. I picked out quite a few inks. I kind of went overboard this time with picking out inks because I realized I have a bunch of ink samples that I need to start using, and oh, that's so satisfying. So I will swatch those, but we will need to do a dip first in my tried and true Pilot Iroshizuku inks. Let's take a quick moment to weigh it. It is, wow, 41.9 grams. That is the heaviest pen. That's a lie. The heaviest pen is a Monteverde Ritma, but this is the second heaviest pen in my collection. The body itself is 30.3 or 30.2, so that's actually more manageable. These grooves actually make it really, really nice. I don't know the science behind the aerodynamics or whatever, but I imagine it would be really cool. Our Monteverde Ritma is 49 grams, and then the body itself is 33.9. I used to say I cannot use heavy pens. I've definitely upgraded from that. So the Pelikan M800 is 29, and that's why, oh, their body's just 20. Wait, well, if this is 30, it's similar to your Pilot Vanishing Point. And I know I won't be able to hold it long term, but I hope I can at least get maybe one page out of it. And that's all I really need. I definitely want like a new experience with pens nowadays, so I'm not just getting sailors in every colorway. Let's get to dipping. As always, we're gonna clean out my pen first. I always recommend cleaning out your pen. It just saves me a headache. I have had too many pens that gave me problems and then was fixed when I did a cleaning. So it also has a number 6 Yovo nib, but I think they do something to the nib, either in the Yovo factory or I think that's what they do. They're definitely like not just straight stock Yovo nibs. So I hope it's good because I prefer Schmidt nibs nowadays or gold nibs, but TWSBI has good Yovo nibs, so I can't just, you know, say they're all not my taste. Let's find my notebook. Oh, this is cool. I just set up this notebook. Look, purple, everything purple. It's amazing. So we're gonna go to a new page here, and as usual, I like to be cute about it and mark up the page a little. Look how cute, like this stuff here would be adorable, and then a new pen day sticker would be awesome too. Life is already stressful enough, why not add a little bit of color? Okay, here we go. I like to use Pilot Iroshizuku inks because to me those are the most reliable inks. So let me just grab a bottle. I'm feeling Pilot Iroshizuku Kujaku. I do have a bottle of Ajisai, and I think that would actually be the perfect match for this, but I had never opened that bottle because I was saving it for a different pen, and one day I will. One day I'll open it up. Yikes, there was a big seal. Okay, let's dip and let's see if this works by itself. Maybe I should try to cap this ink because we know we like the inky messes over here. Okay, ready? Oh, that's nice. Oh my god, it's good. Oh, thank goodness. I have been struggle busing with new pen day lately. Holy crap, look at that. Wow, this is really nice. It's very, very smooth. You guys, this is significantly better than the Diplomat Viper. And then, whoa, there's almost no feedback. Okay, underhand, squiggles, there's no feedback. Overhand, there's a tiny bit. Down, up, left to right, right to left. Oh my god, this is amazing. Wow, this is such a relief because I've been having a rough time with some pens lately. So this is the Diplomat Arrow, and then it's the Atlas Stationers exclusive. It's a nice juicy medium nib. Atlas Stationers exclusive fountain pen called Lacquer. Why is it called Lacquer? Oh my goodness. UER Iris with silver chrome trim, but on the website it's called Periwinkle. Don't know. It is a little heavy. I can definitely feel it starting to get a little heavy. I'm actually really happy with how long this grip section is because it kind of goes past my thumb nook right there and it doesn't like rub up against anything. So this is nice. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Yes, finally a good pen. If you knew all the battles I've been fighting recently. But of course my videos are always out of order, so I don't know what you will see next. So reverse is not bad, but it is a little friction-y. Okay, thank goodness. Medium nib. Alright, that was just the dip. Oh, in Pilot, let's do caps. Iroshizuku Kujaku. Very nice. And then calligraphy or cursive. Diplomat Arrow. I do want to swatch some inks just to give you inspiration on like what you might want to ink it up with. The pen retails for $245, which is a little more expensive than their usual Diplomat Arrows that are non-exclusive, but I think it's a reasonable price, especially since Esterbrook Estes are getting in that range nowadays, or maybe more. I mean, I guess, are they still $175, Esterbrook Estes? But sometimes, you know, those ones are, they can get up to like 300s for like a special edition. And those are cool and all, but my experience with them has been 50-50. I got one good one, one bad one. This one, I tested somebody's at Pen Club. I tested one at a store, and this is the third one I've tested, and that's a better success rate. And yeah, I don't know. It feels like a well-made steel nib. I'm usually a gold nib girl now. But that one is nice. There's nothing off about it that makes me feel weird. Okay, let's grab my swatching tool. I'm going to swatch quite a few inks. I got overly excited, but I just want to talk about this one. I'll probably fast forward through some of the other swatches, but this is a bottle of ink called Monteverde Sweet Life birthday cake, and this was actually gifted during a live pool order, 2 or 3 years ago. I never got the opportunity to open it, and it was gifted by one of the Discord moderators on the Atlas Stationers Discord. And what's kind of funny, I thought this color would match my new Diplomat Arrow. I don't think it will now. I think it's a deeper purple, but in my head it was a lighter blue, and I was like, this is kind of ironic because there's an inside joke. Oh, there's plastic. There's an inside joke with the Atlas Discord members that moderator doesn't want to get an arrow ever. And it's not because she doesn't like them or anything. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe she secretly doesn't like them. But it's just been this joke now where she will try her best not to get one. And wouldn't it be funny to ink my arrow up in honor of her with this ink that she provided very generously to the TikTok live pool orders several years ago for her birthday? Wouldn't that be funny? I don't even know if she will watch this video, but here we go. Yeah, that is a really, really deep purple, but maybe I'll do it anyways. Oh no, my camera's doing that thing where it turns my purple inks cool. I don't know if I'll adjust the settings or not, you guys, because your girl's kind of tired. Sweet Life. It is 3 a.m. right now. I was battling some pen issues with a Grail pen. Gosh. And some pen issues with some other pens too. It's just been that's why I got so excited about this pen actually working straight out of the box, you know? Okay, I will definitely have to adjust the camera settings. This is not cutting it. So even though this doesn't match it very well, it is a good contender because it feels nice and wet. And well, let's see. So this is a light setting, camera setting that I don't enjoy filming in anymore, but for you guys, I will do it. Here is Sailor Manyo Neko Yanagi. This is a really dry ink, I think, but in such a wet writing pen, maybe it'll be okay. Ooh, Sailor Manyo Neko Yanagi. That is a light ink. I am absolutely addicted to Birmingham Pen Company Sterling Silver. It was one of my favorite inks from 2025, and I've also invested in a full-size bottle now. Well, actually, no, I split it with somebody. And then I also have just been inking it up. Maybe, I think I've used it like 2 or 3 times in my pens this year, which might sound like very little to a lot of you, but is actually a lot because I think there was one year where I didn't even want to repeat inks and I was almost successful. So like that's how many inks I have now. This is a really cool ink though because it starts out purple but then it changes into a nice gray. Highly, highly recommend this one. Did I intend on swatching this many inks? No. Am I doing it anyways? Yes. So I got this sample from somebody during Inkmas, and I had it inked in my Sailor Winter Rain pen, and it was nice, but it was quite dry. Ink Institute Lavender Coral. Nice cool purple. Pastel purple. Sailor Urameku Kyoku. Had this ink sample for a few years now. I think I actually picked it up at Pen Club in the donations box when I first joined Pen Club, and I didn't have many inks. Oh my god, I could smell it from all the way over there. It's a great chroma shading ink, but also quite dry when you have those Sailor inks. Here's another one from Birmingham Pen Company. It is Antique Sepia. Oh, well that's not what I expected. This is mostly gray, gray-green. Why is my swatch on my cap different? It's cool though. It's cool to remember inks that you might have forgotten. Is that the wrong swatch? This might be the wrong swatch. It kind of looks like Birmingham Pen Co. Sterling Silver. Oh well. Wow, that looks cool though. There's like pink in there. It's too green in the camera. It's gray. I can't win with these camera settings. Now this Sailor 223, I bought this to use in this pen, the Sailor Pro Gear Winter Sky, and it was so dry that I thought there was something wrong with my pen. So use at your own risk. I've never used that Sailor Manyo Neko Yanagi though, so maybe I should use that. This one's definitely a darker gray purple. Ferris Wheel Press Harlequin Dreams is a really good ink. I don't usually love Ferris Wheel Press inks because they're not fully dry, but they're medium in flow, but this one is nice. Whoa, this one might be good. It's a very pretty blurple. So Ferris Wheel Press Harlequin. Oh, there's only one N. Oh well. Dream. Very nice. Colorverse Da Vinci Glow from the 2024 Colorverse Ink Vent. I don't know if many of you will have this one because I don't think this one made it to the finals. Or like you're supposed to vote for 3 inks and then Colorverse will make it into a full size. I don't think this one made it. Yeah, Colorverse Color Vent 24. It's a light ink, Da Vinci Glow. I purposely did not choose any shimmer inks this time just because I don't feel like testing to see if this pen clogs. I could see it using a shimmer ink, maybe, but it comes to such a sharp point, like the steel nib, that I don't know if it would handle it very well. It just seems more like a business pen, even though it's fairy tale periwinkle. I had a poem for them. I will read you the poem while I swatch Colorverse 2025 Polar Night. And I do think this one actually won because I remember people getting upset about it. And they were super tight this year, the freaking caps. So I had them pull this order on TikTok, and if you didn't know, you can request that on Wednesday evenings into early Thursday morning. On a week where they are doing a live pull, you can leave a note in your order at checkout and say, can you pull this on TikTok? So my note was, please pull on TikTok in exchange for a rhyme, and I will leave you a poem for your precious time. My first arrow, I could not resist, an Atlas exclusive, a fairy tale bliss. Periwinkle feels like a cool spring night where your worries disappear and magic takes flight. So Hollywood, when he was pulling the order, he was like, I felt like this was more of a summer pen, but you think it's a spring pen. And I'm like, it could be both. I guess it is more summery because I do remember seeing hydrangea, the flowers, recently, and they were beautiful. And I think this pen kind of reminds me of them. Colorverse, Color Vent 25 Polar Night. This is an extremely light ink, and you need a freaking double broad to see its true properties, but it's really, really cool, and I can see why a lot of people don't like it. Finally, we have Diamine One More Sleep, and I have pushed things off the table at this point by accident, and I also need to go to sleep, so whoa. I don't remember it being this dark or saturated. This was from Diamine Ink Vent. I don't know. It was either 23 or 24. I think it was 2023. And it's crazy because I still have all the inks from her. One More Sleep. I really like this one because it's just this nice cool blue that it dries to. Like it looks like kind of looks like a blue-black through camera while it's still wet, but I can assure you when it dries it looks better. I'm gonna let these dry, clean up, and then we will pick. Alright, so it's not fully dry, but it's really close. Look at that Monteverde birthday cake. That's so cool. It's got some like sheen. No, it's not sheen, it's shading. It's like this bright, vibrant purple with the blue. The Sailor Manyo Neko Yanagi. The ink swatches always look beautiful, but the writing samples are like crazy how faint that is. I think I might save that for a double broad, even though that would be a really, really good match. It's a no from the Sterling Silver. A no for the Ink Institute. Sailor Yurameku Kyoku, no. Definitely not that one. Sailor 223, too dark. Ferris Wheel Press, Harlequin Dream. That's not bad for the writing. Look how cool that one looks. The Da Vinci Glow. Oh my god, this is why Polar Night is cool. Look how much depth there is to that ink. And then Diamine One More Sleep. That's pretty close too. I almost want to do this. Maybe I'll do it next time. I'll do it next time for the next inking. I mean, it's not like, you know, it's one and done. I might do the Diamine Ink Vent One More Sleep. Although the Manyo Neko Yanagi is perfect. I'm gonna dip it in that and see how it feels and then ink it up with something else probably. But if you're buying this pen, maybe you'll want to get that ink too. So, oh, okay, okay. It is so good. This pen is so smooth. The nib is so smooth that the Sailor ink feels amazing. Let me run out, buy a full bottle of this. I've always wanted an excuse to buy a full bottle of this. Oh my god, you guys. This is the perfect ink. Holy crap. Let's do it. I've waited so long to use this ink, and now you have found your match. Yes. And it's too low. Let's see if we can do it this way. There's some air bubbles, but let's do it through the converter. Am I gonna regret this? Maybe. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've been able to get a deliciously full fill on stuff. What am I doing? I'm using all the wrong pens. I'm using pens that aggravate me and ink that aggravates me when I should just be buying Diplomat arrows. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I hope you guys are enjoying this video if you've made it this far. I always appreciate you staying for this long. Here we go. I love it. New pen day. So we're gonna do Diplomat Arrow Medium with Sailor Manyo Neko Yanagi. I've done it. I've found the perfect pen that can handle an ink like this. The Sailor ink that I'm so excited to finally ink up. Let me show you how good that looks. Diplomat Arrow Sailor Manyo Neko Yanagi. I know if you're anything like me, as soon as I see an ink this light, I cringe because I know it's so dry that, oh my god, like I get dehydrated just looking at it. But it's beautiful and it writes so smoothly in this pen. Please go out and buy this pen because it's so pretty and it writes so well. And yeah, I mean, some people might have a problem with the grip, but honestly, it doesn't feel that bad. It doesn't feel as slippery as the Lamy 2000 or anything like that. So, so satisfying. Oh, you can get a discount on this pen if you buy it during one of their big sales through Atlas. So usually like the sidewalk sale, fountain pen day, maybe Black Friday. We don't have affiliate discount codes anymore, but we do have storefronts, and this pen is in my storefront, so you can go and shop through there and I will get a little commission whenever you do so. But if you wait for a sale, then it's even better because they give us a discount in our affiliate carts. So you can add it to the cart and it will take off whatever discount they have running during that promotion, and you can get this one for a little bit of a discount. So I think that's amazing. Yeah, if you've made it this far, please leave me a flower emoji. I think that would be super cute. I mean, we have the Diplomat flower right here. We have this beautiful iris and like hydrangea theme going on. So I'm really happy. I needed this. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to talk to you very, very soon. Until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Oh my god. All right, take care. Bye.